welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing good. So in today's video I will explain you how to configure site-to-site VPN tunnel between two MikroTik router. Correct? So before going to configure site-to-site tunnel, I'll show you the network diagram. As per this diagram we will do the config. Correct? So we have a two MikroTik router 1, router 2, and router LAN IP is 10.136.11.1/24, and here another side is 21.1. Okay, so this is our WAN IP, this is both side WAN IP, and this is our LAN IP. So before I have connected two machine, one each machine on both router for testing purpose. Okay, so let's see. So these are two MikroTik router 1, router 2. So first I will change the identity so we can understand easily. So go to the system and change the identity. So it's a MikroTik R1. Okay, and this is a MikroTik R2. So correct. So we have changed the identity of both routers. So first we need to configure the IP network, IP subnet or settings on the both primary router first and another secondary router. So first we need to configure the LAN IP. Correct? So for configure the LAN IP, we are going to the IP and address. So this is our WAN IP 107. So I'll show you here 07. Now I am configure the LAN IP. So LAN IP I will configure 10.136.11.1/24 and select the Ethernet port 2. Okay, apply and OK. Then I am going to configure on router 2. Here, so I'm going to the IP and add here. Here I configure what 10.136.20.21.1/24 and select the port 2, apply and OK. Correct? So in the first thing we have configured the LAN IP on both router. After that we are going to configure the IPsec tunnel. Correct? So now I am going to the IP on router 1, then go to the IPsec. Okay, so first we need to configure the IPsec profile. Okay, so IPsec profile, yes, I can change the name site 1 site 1 to site 2. Correct? And select the algorithm as we are using DSC, and I remove this one. Okay, D3DS and more DS group we are using MODP1024. Correct? Then apply, then OK. After that we are going to configure the proposal. So proposal, same thing we have configured here, site 1 to site 2. Correct? SHA1 MD5 SHA1 and remove this, and DSC and mode is 1024. This one only. And mode is automatic configure here. Apply. Okay. After that we are going to the identity or peer. Yes, I go to the peer. Before going to the peer, I need to configure the identity first. Okay, identity. So here we can use. Okay, because I am not configure the peer, so it's not showing the peer here. So first we need to configure peer. So here is peer 1. So here is we can configure the local IP. Okay, so now going to configure the peer. Peer is site 1 to site 2, correct? And address, here we can add the site 2 public IP address. So the site 2 public IP address is 108. So I'm copy here and paste it here, correct? And here we can select the profiles, profile 1, and apply and OK, correct? After that we can go to the identity and configure the identity. Identity is the peer shared key. So one we have configured the proper shared key. So I'm just configure the shared key from 0 to 1, 0987561. So please make sure you can remember this shared key. So same shared key we need to use in the secondary router. Apply. OK. So for now we have configured the profile, proposal and peer, then identity. Now I'm going to configure the policy. So policy is config general peer site 1 to site tunnel up, and here is the source IP address, which is our local LAN IP 10.136.11.0/24, and destination is 10.121.0/24. Okay. Here you can select the proposal and apply and OK. Okay, now done. After that we can create a one firewall rule for this firewall. Go to the net. So here is no any masquerade rule for running the internet. So we can create first masquerade rule for running the internet first. So I'm creating the masquerade. Apply OK. Another rule we need to create for our VPN tunnel. So source IP 10.136.11.0/24 and destination 10.136.21.0/24. Go to the action and accept. Apply OK. Now we need to move this rule on top for better connectivity, correct? Okay, so now is done for router 1 configuration. Now we are going to the router 2. So I'm just going to the router 2, click the IP and IPsec tunnel. Okay, now I'm going to the first create a profile. Profile is site 2 to site 1. Okay, and select the same thing as I have configured here. So I'll just show you again. IPsec profile, so SHA1 auto 3ds ASC 128 and select this, remove this. Okay, and click apply and okay. Now I'm going to the proposal, so I'm just going to the proposal +1. Okay, okay, then MD5 SHA1 3DSE, remove this. Okay, okay. Now going to the peer. So peer, I am going to the configure the peer here. So going to the peer plus icon and peer. This one here is the primary router WAN IP 192.168.0.107. Okay, and profile, you need to select this. Okay, then apply and okay. After that we need to configure the identities. So go to here, pre-shared key, I am configure 021 0977 321. Okay, and apply and okay. Now I'm going to the policy, click policy 1 is the peer site to end tunnel up. Is the source IP is 10.136.21.0/24 and the destination IP 10.0.136.11.0/24. Okay, and action, go to change the proposal 1, apply and okay. Proposal, I'll change the name like this so easily understand. Okay, now check the policy again. Sorry, policy as I created. See this profile. Now status accept, so accept and okay. Okay, after that we can go to the IP and go to the firewall to create a masquerade rule first. So create a masquerade rule, action, masquerade, apply, okay. Another rule we need to create for the tunnel. So source IP 10.136.21.0/24 and destination 10.136.11.0/24 and action, accept, apply, okay. Then move rule on top for better connectivity. Now we need to check the connectivity between both router is connected or not. Okay, so I'm checking the active. The active is, this is a initiator and this is a responder. Okay, so it means this is configure fine. Now connect one machine with one router or check the connectivity. Okay, so I'm go to the our VM infra and play one machine again to start the machine. Being this is okay, so machine is going to start. So once it's done, then we are trying to access the tunnel. We are able to access the another site communication or not, establish communication or not. So let's see. It's taking some time because our system resources is very less, so it's taking some time to boot the Windows machine. So I'll explain you again. This is our router 1, this is router 2. In first we need to create a LAN IP on both routers, so I have created the LAN IP as per our design, as we have swing design here. And after that we can create address on both sides like this. So after that we can create the IPsec tunnel. So in IPsec tunnel we need to configure, first we need to configure the profile like this profile. After that we can create a proposal like this. After that we can create a peer like this, correct. Then create identity means pre-shared keys like this. After that we can go to the policies, create the policy and action encrypt and required. After that create the firewall net for the both communication, both side, not on spot, going through the firewall, see the net like this. So that is the configuration I have made for site-to-site tunnel. Now I think my machine is up, so I go to the machine and check what IP is getting. CMD. I already told you this machine is very slow, so it's take time to come many command. Once it's come back, then I try to check IP config. So now I am on the router 2 machine. Behind the machine, this machine is connected to router 2. So I'm just creating ping. First we need to create the gateway IP of this. So I'm able to connect the gateway. Now I'm trying to connect, check the 11.1 one machine. Why not pinging? Let's check again. Because active peer. S2S responder. Yeah, it's text. Active peer is initiator and this is a response. Is fine. I think let's check, see the firewall first. Due to some firewall it's not working. Check the firewall because sometimes it's getting problem by the firewall. So private dynamic firewall is on. So I'm just going to disable the firewall. All control panel. Go to the Windows under firewall. Okay, so now turn off firewall here. So it not maybe the firewall issue. I think we are not able to ping the main router LAN gateway because we have made the connection between the machines. So I'm just trying to configure the another one machine for testing. So before doing this, we need to shut down this because we made some clone for the same machine for testing purpose. Let's try. Hey guys, so I have created the clone of the Windows 10 machine, this one and this one. So we have run both machine for testing the site-to-site tunnel between both MikroTik. So now I'm going to my Windows machine like this one and this one. See this? So we got the ping communication between both router. See? So I'll just show you the IP address. So here is the IP config is release renew config slash release, and now new IP config. Here is 200. So I'm just pinging from primary router network 136.11.200. So 21.200 is pinging. Here we can ping 10.136.1.200. Guess. So we got the communication will be restart, but there is some ping break due to some because I have using the both MikroTik on the same network, so maybe got the ping issue. But the our purpose to configure the site-to-site tunnel is done. So thank you for watching our video, and please like, subscribe and comment for more video. Thank you so much. Jai Shri Shyam.